she started assaulting my dad. Dad pressed charges.
I don't understand why you guys are letting her do it. It's in the table, clearly hers, and they're not doing anything.
Stop. Stop.
You didn't let her do this to me? I didn't even do anything.
On April 13th, 2023, officers responded to a residence following a report of a woman assaulting her boyfriend and threatening harm herself.
And they told me that if I put my hands on her, I'm going to go to
Come outside. Ma'am, I want you by the car, and I want you here.
You guys did a good job. We got my safe broken into. Now you got guns out on the street.
Okay. Go and place your hands behind your back for me right now.
What?
You're just being detained. You're
I
being
don't
detained. Stop.
No, dude.
Stop. Stop.
Look at the papers.
Stop. Stop.
I'm standing here, dude.
Stop. Okay. I'm detaining people. Stop.
I'm willing to commit her. She's my sister-in-law.
Yes, me and her sister are willing to commit her.
Take a seat.
Stop.
I'm sitting down, dude.
Just don't resist.
I can't sit on the step.
Mike,
God
just let him
damn,
figure
dude.
out what's going on.
Down.
Let him figure it out what's going on.
Put your feet out.
Around with a lawsuit here, bud. What you doing?
Mike, just let him figure it out. He doesn't know what's going on.
Go to the car like I said.
Look, he doesn't know what's going on.
He's trying to get out. Handcuffed the one there that robbed me. Is what you ought to do.
Go. I need you by the car now.
Jeez,
I got one male detained.
dude.
It's okay, Mike. He doesn't know what's happening. He's got to figure it out.
Yeah, because
Like I came out all aggressive and shit or something.
Can you go by the car, please?
hey,
Go by the car, Aspen, before he gets all
Can you head
handsy
this way?
again.
Just calm down.
no.
Jesus Christ, I'm sitting here in handcuffs, and
I know. Just
Because
give him
she
a
won't
minute
try
to
to
figure
leave.
it out.
he better. He didn't even want to look at the papers.
He doesn't understand what's happening yet.
Heather, they told us.
He ain't none of them understood the whole time. Now there's two guns out on the street.
Trying to kill herself right now.
Yeah, she is.
She's
Yeah.
saying that.
Stop.
Aspen, go over by the
Go
car.
to the
Jesus
car
Christ.
now.
I'd be in there getting the road criminal. What you ought to be doing?
If there's anybody in the residence, I need you to come out with your hands up. Hands up. Hands up. Come here.
Go ahead and cover up.
Turn around. Place your hands behind your back. Is there anybody else inside?
Nobody else inside.
Go and take a seat.
One male, one female, both detained at 12:13.
Oh, she gets the step, I get the grab.
Set your phone down.
Just stop, Dad.
So who called?
I did.
She did.
Can you
She
buy? Okay,
physically
I want
assaulted my
both.
dad.
I did not touch him.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
I want both of you to lean against the car right now.
I thought Kurt was at 1:30.
I bet
Too
you
bad he
did.
got dismissed.
I bet the
I actually had to text her
Don't
sister
think I'm
saying
not
that she
going
knew
back
it
up
wasn't.
there.
Stop talking to him.
Do whatever you want.
I'm talking to the officer.
No, you're talking to my dad. Search him out. You would be scared to come out.
Can you sit with them? I'm going to talk to them real quick. Okay, so who called?
She
Okay,
did.
why did you call?
Because she was assaulting him. She was pushing him, kicking him to get out of his house when he had permission. He's got
Dad,
permission
where are
from the
those
judge
papers at? Do you have
and
those
from his
papers?
lawyer so that he can come in. She knew,
Where'd the papers go?
right here. She knew what time court was. I can show you that her sister texted me. We were going to have her committed at court, but she didn't show up.
Okay, what are these? What is this
This
saying?
is dismissal of the whole case. He's allowed to come back to his house. He's
So she needs to get
dismissal
out.
of the, what do you call it, domestic assault that she was claiming he did. She's my sister-in-law. I've been married to her brother for 18 years. I've never seen her like this. She needs help. She's talking about killing herself. I have all the texts to show you that she was sitting with her sister, talking about killing herself as soon as court was over at my dad's grave. She needs help.
Yeah, I'll come talk to you because this office is rude.
You guys did a pretty
Okay.
So,
job.
my dad had court today. She knew what time it was.
Yep.
She's had my dad kicked out for 30 days. She opened the door. She started assaulting my dad. Dad pressed charges.
Oh, I will. I'm pressing charges.
I stayed out here because whoever she was on the phone with said if I entered the property, I was going to jail.
Okay.
She's been threatening to kill herself. My dad's guns are missing.
You have it?
She's had people in and out of here. He's got recordings on his thing from her.
But I got the judge to buy it, and that's all that really matters.
Okay. So
we just want
what's
her
the
out.
paperwork?
Huh?
What's the paperwork?
Everything got dismissed.
Okay.
So, yeah. You guys are way off base on this one. Now I got two guns missing and a bunch of ammo, so congratulations. Way to
Don't talk to me.
knockdown job.
Could you please not have her talk to me?
Just go.
I'm not talking.
Oh, you're doing something to piss her off there.
No, she's a
It was showing plaintiff for protected persons failed to
They just know what they know. Calmly, okay guys, this is too much.
You're not showing any other no contact orders between them.
Stop, Mike, stop.
Here, I'm gonna put you in the back seat of my car. You need your phone and get that too.
Any knives or anything on you?
No.
Okay.
12:15.
Couple handguns, but I ain't got those no more. They're stolen because,
Well, she reported a burglary, but I don't know about any guns being missing.
yeah, I do. Can you guys listen to this one a little bit? This motherfucker's tighter now.
Yeah, I will once we get in here, so just take a seat.
I don't even know. I'm sitting. I should have brought my lawyer with me. Oh shit.
Swing out this way here.
That sounds
Which one? The right one?
Yeah, this one over here.
Okay.
So what's going on today?
I thought court was at 1:30.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
checks showing that she does it.
Wait, just stay over there.
They started pounding on the door. I didn't know who it was.
Yes, she did.
I opened the door. He started to shove his way through. I pushed back on the door to keep them out. That was the only contact that was made. He didn't lay hands on me. I didn't lay hands on him.
Stay over here, please.
They're just trying to keep this separated.
And that's all.
And what's that again?
That's all. I just they woke me up because I was sleeping. I work nights. I went to open the door. He started to shove his way in with force. I shoved back on the door with force. Nobody touched each other. It was the door. And I said, call the cops, call the cops, call the cops, get the cops here. So they called. And that's why you're here.
Okay.
She just put her hands on him and everything.
I did not lay hands on him at all.
Okay, so he came to the door. They knocked.
On all the way around the house on the windows started first.
How did they get in?
I went to open the door.
I'm not talking to you.
And he started to shove his way in with them, shoving their way in. So I was on the other side of the door, and I pushed the door back. That's all I did.
Did they key in then?
Did they key in?
Yeah. How'd the door open?
I opened
You
the door
opened
because
it?
they were yelling, and I didn't know who was on
And
the other
it was
side.
this door?
It was that door.
Okay. And then did they eventually get in, or what?
Yes.
What happened once he was inside?
They started chasing me down the hallway, and I locked myself in the bathroom.
Okay. And then you locked yourself in the bathroom. Then what happened?
Until I heard the officer say, "Come out with your
There may
hands
be
up."
cameras
Okay.
rolling, sir, that
Okay.
you could relook at to see her assault him actually.
Oh yeah, my dad's
I think the camera might would have seen that whole thing.
You guys need to calm down. Okay.
I'm not overreacting at all. I'm not.
You need to calm down.
I agree with that, but
What happened first?
what happened first is
Yes.
we were given permission to come here.
Okay. What happened What happened after that?
Because we were supposed to check and see if there was guns missing because people told us his house got robbed.
Okay.
Right?
So you came here.
Yes.
Okay. What happened when you got here?
We knocked on the door.
Okay. What? Okay.
And
She opened
I
it.
didn't think she was here either because her sister and I've been talking, and her sister just told me she was on her way to court. And so we were going to have her committed when she got there because she's talking about herself. I can show you all of the messages.
And who are you to her?
I'm her sister-in-law. I'm married to her
Sister-in-law?
brother.
Okay.
I don't have any brothers.
And what's your name?
Yeah, her mom was married to my
What's your name?
husband's dad, Heather.
Heather. What's your
Day.
last name?
Day.
Okay. So you knocked on the door. She answered.
She answered.
What happened after that?
She started kicking him.
She started kicking him,
Yeah, she
pushing
did.
him.
She pulled the
My
door back
dad's
and
got a
started
camera
kicking
right
him
here that records everything.
and pushed him with her elbow.
Okay. Do you guys have access to that camera?
My dad
does.
he does on his phone.
Okay.
It would see the whole thing because it's right perfect for it.
Which
She
camera?
turned it on last night just to show
it's
him.
inside the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that would show perfectly. That would answer everything.
Okay. So once the door is open, you're saying that she was kicking. Then what
Oh,
happened?
she assaulted the out of him. And
Okay,
then he backed out of the way, pulled
Okay.
away from her, and she took off running down the hallway. And
Okay.
her saying
were
he ran
scared
after her.
that she was
I
grabbing
wouldn't let
something.
him. Like you could see me trying to tame these guys. I wouldn't even let him go in there. I said, "Let's leave here, the whole house,
Okay.
and go call the cops and let them come back and deal
Okay.
with it."
Well, so he was inside when I got here.
right to that door.
He was,
Yeah.
he was right there.
Right
and I was
there.
standing right
That's
here
as far as he
watching.
went. He didn't go all the way
telling
down
her
the
she better
hallway.
not touch him.
Okay. So what was he doing while he was inside then?
Standing
He
there,
went straight to
telling
the
her
gun safe.
cops are
You'll see
coming.
him. He went straight to the gun safe to see if his safe had been broken, like he had been reported.
Okay.
And then he was going to call his lawyer and tell her that yes, that's the case. We need to file charges about missing guns. And that at that time, I called 911 and told him, "Let's get out of the house. Let's get out of here because there's talks of guns. I'm freaking out." I know that she needs to be committed. Like I'm willing to sign, and her sister is too, and her Aunt
Okay.
Claire is too.
Well, that's something you do in the courthouse.
Yeah, that's
so.
fine.
All right.
We're gonna
Stay.
work on that.
Stay here for me.
So what's going on today?
We had court at 11:30. Everything got dismissed.
Yep.
And then, so they told me I could just come take possession of my property or my house again, but she's not on the lease or nothing. So I come back here, knock on the door. She answers the door, and then she doesn't want to let me in.
Okay.
After I get 2 steps inside the door, she's trying to push me back out the door, and I was like, "Look," I said, "it got dismissed. I don't know what to tell you. You're shit out of luck. You had 31 days. It's not my fault you ain't got your out of here. You're all wet on this one." And then I looked over and seen my gun safe, the top of it blown off. I haven't even opened the big one yet, but I don't think they got in that one, but we'll find out. So I got a 40 caliber and a little life guard. You ever seen those?
Like a Taurus, like a
yeah, it's a Taurus.
little stub noser.
It's a Taurus 40, and then the life card is just looks like a credit card, but it unfolds and it's just
the little
single
block,
shot. Yeah,
the little
single
block
shot
ones.
22.
Okay.
Those are missing, and then the rest of the safe was just filled with all ammo. It's all gone. Titles to my cars all gone. So, and they told her that, hey, he's out of his house. You ain't on the lease. If anything happens, property damage or shit comes up missing, pretty much your deal. 'Cause she had all sorts of problems over here.
Well, I know we're over here all the time, so.
I'm just trying to get that freaking nutcase out of my freaking hair, and here I am sitting in the back of a cop car again in handcuffs.
Well, you're just detained. You're not under arrest or anything.
So.
And who are you? These are your daughters?
That's my daughter on the left, and,
Okay.
and that's Nutjob's sister-in-law.
Which one?
The one talking to the office right now.
Rachel?
The one on the right. No, that's her sister. That's her sister-in-law.
Okay.
And we've been good friends for a long time, but as soon as me and Sarah started dating, she's like, I don't want you talking to Heather anymore, blah, 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 blah. Just,
okay.
You know, there's so many red flags now that I look in my duffel bag. I was like, Jesus Christ, there's so many red flags.
Well, her sister called in yesterday to do a welfare check on her.
Yeah, and the freaking deputy called me up, and he's just like, hey, he goes, have you talked to Sarah? And I was like, why would you ask that, dude? There's a no contact order. Why would you ask that? Can you try to get a hold of her? Because her sister said she's going to commit, or was talking about committing suicide. I was like, did you really just ask me to get a hold of her with no contact order? I said, are you going to pardon that thing and, you know, act like it never happened? He goes, I could probably do that. I'd probably do that. And I was just like, well, you see, probably is not the good answer I was looking for. So I guess you're all wet on this one. You're going to do it yourself.
No, nothing wrong with that.
Like, personally,
protect yourself first.
I don't care what she's doing. She'd be dead in the gutter for all I care. I mean, after this shit, kicked out of my house for 31 days, living out of a duffel bag. Yeah, I got no love for her.
Did anybody see her push you?
Yeah, those two did.
You got any injury or anything on you?
No, but I'm more concerned about my stolen guns here.
Did you say anything?
Yeah.
They're saying you have cameras inside?
Yeah, they was pointing on my gun safe, but I mean they've been off and on and off and on, pointing at. I don't even know what they're pointing at. I mean.
And they said you could look at it on your phone?
Yeah.
Do you want to show me the video?
Well, not in these handcuffs, I can't.
Well, I'm asking if you want to show me.
Well, I mean, we'll show you what about it? What do you want to see? I mean,
so I know what happened.
What do you mean what happened?
Her pushing you.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we can look at it real quick and see what's on there.
Do you have your phone on you?
Yeah, it's in my hand right here.
Okay.
But yeah, I can do that if it shows it. Here she comes, answers the door. Oh no.
You might just watch it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because look, and then I just open the door. Look, she's. Hang on, let me back it up. She opened the door, seen it was me, and then she tried shutting the door on me, and I just stuck my foot on the door, and I was just like, hey, they got dismissed in court.
Mm-hmm.
And see, this camera was spun all the way around facing my gun safe this way.
Mm-hmm. So while that's loading, let me explain something to you. Yeah. So I got here for a report of a physical domestic. Okay.
There we go.
Hear me? Can you pause it for a second?
I'll pause it.
So I got a report of a physical domestic. I see you. As far as I know, I didn't know that the order was canceled.
Yeah.
Okay. So I see you here. I have reason to believe that you're violating an order because I didn't know that it was canceled. Yeah. So when I try to put you in handcuffs,
that's why I was trying to show you papers.
I understand that, but when you resist, you can't do that. Okay.
All right, yeah.
I was just detaining you. Okay. You could be charged with interference. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I wasn't trying to be a about it, but I was just trying to show you the papers, you know.
But I understand that, but when you tense up and you do that to an officer, that could be a bad day. Okay, for both of us.
Yeah. And I wasn't trying to disrespect you in any way like that. You know what I mean? I was just kind of.
When an officer tries to put you in handcuffs and detain you, you gotta relax. You can't tense up. You understand that? Okay.
You do know Rachel very well.
Yeah, Rachel and I've been talking. I wonder if we was going to have it committed at the courthouse.
Yes, so you just go over. What?
She didn't show up, so we didn't.
She didn't?
No, she didn't show up.
No. You don't need her to show up for a committal. You just go up and go to the clerk of court and tell them you want to file an application for a committal. She can go with too. Anybody can.
So many guns
Is he going to jail?
He's watching video right now. They're watching the security. There's security camera footage.
Yeah, the
of
one camera she put back in.
Well, he's got access. He's got access to it. So you do that, and 2 family members go up there, and you go an application.
I'm not family. I'm his daughter.
It doesn't matter. You can still be there with him. You can go with too. It doesn't matter. The more the merrier. And then once that order, you go in front of a judge, and you'll make your case, and then once they get it signed.
How do we get her out right now, though? Because she said she was going out.
They're trying to figure that out.
One thing at a time. We probably can't ask her to leave even if he has possession of the home, because she's lived here, so she resides here in the state of Iowa, she would have to be evicted.
Oh, okay.
But I'm sure landlord can help you guys out with that.
Well,
He's
she's
already
gonna have no choice but to get
landlord's
out.
already on it. He's already on
She's
it.
gonna have no choice but to get out.
That's fine. The
So-
landlord's on it.
Now I'm gonna take it as a threat if you want to.
Did you guys see her push him? Or?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was right there. But she was on for the cops, and they told me if I would have assaulted her and grabbed her out of the house, I would have went to jail.
Well, that's probably true. So it's probably best you
When
didn't do
she started
anything.
hitting him, I'm the
I
only one
ran
that's-
up.
I'm the only
You'll see
one
it on
that's
the
kept
camera,
my
I ran
calm
up.
this whole time.
Yeah.
First of all, guns terrified me, but when I heard the word guns missing, I
Did
told
she-
and she started
did she
kicking
strike him with a
She was
fist?
kicking him
She was
and like
kicking him,
kicking him with
she was
elbow
going like this.
and grabbing his
So I
throat.
tried to go
like
in,
at
but
his
she held
throat.
me back.
And I said, just leave right now, Mike, and we'll leave the whole property and go get the cops and see what they say to do about it, because I just wanted out of here.
Okay. Well,
And that she wasn't going to have it. She started cussing at him, and then I'm going to be honest, I got scared. I just went over and hid behind this car.
So she opens it, sees it's me, and then she's trying to shut me out, pushing me. By then I already got out.
Okay. So basically, what I got is when she opened the door, the camera cut out.
Yeah, I mean, basically you seen her try to shut it on me. And like I said, I don't even care about none of that. I just want to know where my guns are at, because now you got two guns registered in my name out there doing God knows what. Because of rums that she had over here. So she can either give up their whereabouts or she can go down for it. I don't care when it is, but somebody's going to go down for it. And I mean, there's other stuff in there missing. I had a big old JBL, one of those big old tall JBL speakers, you know. Party box, gone.
Okay. When she was kicking you, where was she kicking you at?
Just in my leg and shit like that. But
Okay. Do you have any injuries or anything like that?
No, I mean, I probably don't even have a mark, to be honest. But like I said, I'm fine, dude. I just want her freaking out of my house. I want to know where my property's at. Because I told you guys from the get-go that this was going to happen. And a deputy, the night I got my order and I had to leave, he walked around with his body cam. And I was like, if you don't care, I'm going to record my property. And he's like, if you don't care, I'll turn my body cam on and I'll record your property too. So that's what the deputy did that night when we walked around.
Yeah. When you got this order, though, I mean, the best thing you should have done is contact
the police
us.
station. Yeah,
you should have contacted us to do a standby.
Yeah.
So something like this didn't happen. So what you're talking about, is this something new, or is this something that you've already...
What?
The guns and stuff.
I just found out.
I know we've been here several times.
I just found out about it right now. This is the first time I've been back in 31 days.
Okay.
And I look over and I see the top of my safe blown off, and I'm just like, what in the is this about?
Okay, so this has not been reported before.
And I don't know. She said she made some report freaking this morning or something.
Burglary last night. But we've walked through the house and we've cleared the house.
And you didn't see the safe?
I don't know which safe you're even
Well, she didn't.
We weren't going through the house to look for a property. We were clearing your house to make sure no one was inside.
Oh, you see, that's what she always does. Is always think somebody's out to get her. She needs freaking help. What she needs.
Just ignore her.
You guys
I
can
am,
stand
because
over
I put my hands on her.
Just stay away from her. All I'm worried about is my guns. You know, I want her out of my house and I want my property back.
Yeah, she's whack.
Oh my God, dude.
She ain't
I
been
ain't never
asleep in
seen
days.
anybody like that in my life. That's scary.
Can we take these off now? I mean,
I don't know what he's even doing.
I don't either.
So they're concerned about your safety.
I'm concerned about my safety.
No,
I'm
about
my attorney.
As far as like you wanting to hurt yourself.
There's nothing wrong with
Do you
my
want to hurt?
safety.
Do you want to hurt yourself?
My sister is out to get me, and I
Okay.
don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to hurt anybody else.
Okay, you're not suicidal.
I'm not suicidal.
Okay, there'd be no messages that you sent that indicate
If
that.
there are messages that were sent, they were sent to my sister while I was drunk.
Okay.
And not drunk.
And that was from previous, because I know you've been talked to before.
And my sister probably saved the messages, but I'm not looking.
Did you send anything today about that?
No, I haven't sent anything
Okay.
today. I just woke up.
What's
I
your
got in at 5
What's your
o'clock this
sister's name?
morning. My sister's name is Rachel Hampton.
Okay. And then officer talked to you about those
He was
comments.
here this morning.
Yeah. And he talked to you.
Yes, he was here this morning.
And you told him that you're not suicidal.
I'm not suicidal.
Okay. And you just said that while you were intoxicated, is what you're saying?
Totally hammered. My sister and I fight an awful lot.
He was talking about some guns from a safe.
I
What's
made
going
a
on
police
with?
report. Somebody broke in. Somebody was in the house the other night. I don't know what was taken out of the guns and safes because I don't have access.
Did
to
you
them.
tell? Did you
I
tell
told
them?
the officer that. Yes, I made
Okay.
him see. They blew the door off one of the safes.
Okay.
It's still sitting there. He took the report.
When did you take that report?
The night before last.
So today's
And he's had people breaking in ever since I've been here.
Brandon, you okay with me taking the cuffs off?
Yeah. So it's Thursday, so you're saying it was Tuesday
I think it was Tuesday night or Monday night. Yes.
that you made the report?
I made the report. A blonde officer came out.
Okay.
He came in the house. I showed him. he wouldn't check the rest of the house because I wasn't even sure if there was somebody still in the house because we've had problems with his friends breaking in.
Okay.
I ain't never ever seen her like that, you guys. It's concerning as well.
Yeah, they should get some
Especially because
off.
her mom just died. Her mom died in February.
Yeah, and her dad died in.
And she didn't go to the mom's
She didn't go to her mom's funeral. She was
And
sick.
I went to it, but she
That's
didn't.
my mother-in-law. Her mom is my mother-in-law. Okay. So her sisters asked me to call
They should be able to.
because she
He needs
needs.
to go in the house.
Her sister's going to come up here and we're going to get it committed. I mean, you just scroll up until all those are screenshots.
Can you send those to me?
Yeah.
So the other thing is his order was dropped. So the no contact order is dropped.
I thought court was in an hour.
Okay.
I
So
ended
we
up
have
being
we have
there.
nothing to enforce at this time as far as the order goes. So
well,
he has a right to
so
this
he can
house.
ruin my belongings now, is what you're
He
saying.
he
He's
can't
going
ruin your
to.
belongings.
They just told
Okay.
me that.
What he can do is he can have access to the house now though, because there's no order in effect.
How is that possible that I don't even get a chance to get my belongings out?
I mean, we can stand by if you want to get your belongings and
all the furniture in there is mine.
well, we don't have time. We don't have time to stand
Yes,
by for
I
all the
want you
furniture
to-
and
I want
stuff.
you here while I get my belongings out because
You
I
can
don't
get-
even have a ride out of here.
Okay. So where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna go to Des Moines is where I'm gonna go, but I need to use a phone.
Okay.
My phone is dead.
I can uncuff you.
And he's just threatened to throw it all out, including my animals.
Go ahead and make a call. Just stay seated for me.
Oh, I need to go get a charger. Can I grab the charger? It's in the bathroom on the wall.
Are you gonna plug it in out here?
Sure, yeah, I can plug it in out here.
Did you get his keys from her?
Yeah, she's got my keys.
We'll worry about that in a second.
And theft, I want to report all that shit. So.
She made a report previously.
With the guns?
About someone breaking in.
So yeah, it was her and her cousin.
He's showing her text. She's showing the text right now.
She's showing the text right now that says she did it.
What's that?
I'm going to email all the text.
What do you got?
Basically, it's forwarded text from her to her sister about herself.
All wet on this one.
That's been looked
about the gin and her robbing his safe.
An officer talked to her this morning about that. Is anybody available to come?
I've called 2 people so far. No, but I'm sure somebody will come get me. I can call my stepdad. I think.
Who's coming?
My friend Angela is coming.
Where's she coming from?
She's coming from West Des Moines with her kids, so it's going to be a few minutes.
Okay. It's like 20 minutes.
Yeah, can I get dressed?
Yeah, we can do that. So basically what you can do if you want to grab...
Leave the door open, whatever I have to do, as long as he can't come at me.
Well, I understand. Yep, I just going to stand by. If you want to grab some...
Yeah, I want to grab my stuff.
Some quick items. Like we can't do like move furniture right now, but yep.
You have enough for assault? She doesn't want to press charges. You do?
Not real. I mean, she tried to shut the door.
Okay.
He tried to get in the door. They were basically just trying to block each other. I mean, I got here, I thought he still had the no contact order in effect. She probably thought the same thing, so that's why I put him in cuffs.
Where's she going?
She's going to Des Moines.
So can you guys do anything for the assault that you guys seen?
So what I have right now, I don't have any injuries. So, and it's kind of he said, she said.
You didn't see the video?
It cuts. What he showed me, it cuts out. Yeah, you have to have evidence, and
We would have had
have
evidence
proof.
if she wouldn't have unplugged all the cameras.
I mean, she definitely assaulted him. I'm like, there's witnesses. The camera should have been right there.
Well, I watched the camera. He couldn't find the part.
Try to see if he can find the part.
He couldn't find the part.
do nothing. She's sucking all the
It don't matter. We'll find the part because she absolutely assaulted him, and he would be arrested even as just hearsay.
I mean, you guys
And it's
arrested
so
him for a
sexist.
no contact order,
I
right?
kept
You
on
guys
this whole
didn't even show
time,
him
but that
proof.
is the most sexist thing I've ever heard.
I mean, what is she grabbing? She doesn't have nothing here besides clothes.
Not getting no trouble.
All the furniture in the house is fine.
No, it's not.
The hell it isn't. I got the receipts.
We don't need to do this
Oh, you
right
have the
now. We don't need to
receipts
do
for the
this right now.
It'll be on the curb, though.
Can you go stand over there, please?
Is there a gas station around? I need to
Tell her to get out. Let's start carrying it all out.
We're gonna go get something to drink.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, you're not detained anymore, so.
Yeah, when I get back, have that in my house.
Hey, listen.
I mean, she's a bitch.
Guys, please.
Listen.
I mean, she can
So-
call us all the
So she's willingly leaving right now.
It looks like it.
So.
All the
We-
furniture is
He
her,
got
Dad.
removed in 5 minutes from his own place. But you
that's-
guys are giving her all this time.
Okay, so
So crazy.
that's
Well,
in
I'm
the
not leaving because I'm gonna wait.
That's in
to
the-
make sure she's not taking shit.
that's in the courts. So what?
It isn't. Not with it. If it was him, you guys had him out in 5 minutes.
Because that was
There's
a court.
No justice.
That was a court
Yes,
order.
Ever.
Well, and there's a court order. Everything's dropped
Yeah.
now, so she should be thrown out.
There's no court order that says she has to leave. That would have to be.
Up everybody in Adel because we're women. They can do that.
Guys, I understand you're frustrated, but
Because my dad's never been in trouble until she came in the picture.
I
He's been in
understand
jail
that.
twice because of her.
They ain't gonna do nothing.
Okay, go. Grab me a Mountain Dew, Dad.
They ain't gonna do nothing.
I can. Do you want me to explain anything before you take off? Okay.
Yeah, well, he's irritated.
I understand that.
I mean, he's been staying at my house for 30 days.
Yeah.
Because she's been held up with kids in the house.
You gotta understand, we're just in the middle. This is all
I
through
know.
the courts and them.
I'm hoping my dad has receipts because that flat screen in there is his, that Ashley couch is his. So if something does happen with those guns and if they're reported stolen, nothing's gonna come back on my dad, right? Say
What do you mean?
somebody was shot and those gun casings come back to my dad and they're reported stolen. It's not gonna come back on my dad, is it?
Well,
Since they're obviously shown stolen.
well, yeah, the investigator might talk to him, but
Half of it's my dead mother that I don't appreciate. I just buried her a month ago. Could they show some respect?
The shit don't need to be carried back in here.
No, we're not doing this.
She's carrying it back
It's
in.
unrealistic. We don't allow to have
She doesn't touch my shit.
Oh,
Not to touch my belongings, you don't.
Well, then get it out.
I'm doing just that. I think you can hold on a minute.
Yeah, 31 days.
You know what? That's not my problem.
I don't understand why you guys are letting her do
Are
all
gonna
this.
go back with another no contact.
I'm
This
sure
is
of that.
what
We don't contact you.
This is why she abuses the system, is because they keep letting her
Really?
do this. There's no justice.
Because I got a year and a half of messages that are damaging.
And you look, I wish I would have a black officer right here right now because you love that N-word.
I did. I think it's your father that
This is happening because
You wanna hear it?
they keep letting it happen, you guys. That it's literally half their fault.
Excuse me.
There's in the table, clearly hers, and they're not doing anything. She assaulted you, not doing it. I can't handle it, dude. I need to go outside.
touch my shit, see what happens.
stop.
See what happens. I am not out
You
here
can
yet,
handle
and I
jail.
am leaving, so
Stop.
you need to just hold
If
the
she gets in
fuck
my face, I'm
on.
gonna punch
Stop.
her just so you know.
Leave.
You might want to get her out.
They're helping you
Stop.
out. They're helping you out.
No, they're not.
Stop. Stop.
You need to let my
All right, go.
Put her in handcuffs.
All right, you're going to jail.
Handcuffs.
I didn't do anything. I just asked her to stop. I didn't lay a finger. Did not put hands on her. Let her do this to me? I didn't even do anything.
Well, you're not going.
Why? Because you're gonna let her throw my stuff out when I was getting out? You told me to get my stuff ready for my ride. I did just that.
You went after her and then you resisted.
No, I didn't resist.
Stop.
Can you answer my attorney so she knows where to find me?
Go and separate your feet for me. Do you have anything on you?
I do not.
Oh, be careful. Nothing in your bra or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Once we get to the jail, they do a further pat down
Sure.
and they do a scan.
I know.
If you bring anything in there, it's a felony. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so you got nothing else on you?
I have nothing else on me.
Okay. What's inside this?
My dad's ashes.
Okay.
Can I kiss it?
Okay. I won't open it right now, but
You can. It's just my father's ashes.
well, I'm not going to open it now because it's windy, but does
I
this,
mean, if you leave it standing straight up, the wind's not going to blow it out.
No.
It's pretty deep.
okay. But it screws from the top.
Yep, it just
Okay.
unscrews and screws on.
When she was coming after you, did you feel anything?
No, I think you interfered right away. I appreciate that.
Did you think that she was going to do anything to you?
Oh, absolutely. She would have if you weren't in there, for sure.
Okay. Were
If you
you
wouldn't have been right there, she would have put hands on her. She just tried.
okay? Were you in fear of her
Absolutely.
assaulting you?
Absolutely.
Or hitting you or something like
If
that?
you hadn't been there, I'd have been assaulted.
Okay. Are you willing to fill out a written statement?
Absolutely.
Okay. Go through the door.
Where do you want me?
I'll go through the door up there. So a couple of charges are going to be assault on Heather, and then
I never touched her.
yep, but you don't have to for assault. It's the fear of the contact that makes it the assault.
I didn't know that.
So that's the assault, and then the interference for tensing up on me. So.
Tensing up?
Mm-hmm.
I tensed up because of the situation, but okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. So those are the two charges.
Am I available?
So it's going to be, you'll have to see a judge because I'm going to, on the complaint, she wants to request a no contact order. So
Same do I.
most likely it'll be, have to see a judge in the morning, but they'll be able to let you know for sure.
So my stuff is going to be gone by the time I get out, is what you're saying. Everything I
The-
own.
They're leaving it on, so he said that not to leave it on the curb, they're going to leave it outside the house. So if you want to contact someone,
I do desperately.
they'll be
It's
able-
everything I have.
yeah, I'm sure they'll let you get some numbers and make some phone calls once they get you booked in.
It's the jewelry I care about. It was my mom's.
The woman was charged with interference with official acts and simple assault.